Sex Machine. These are not songs that I would have thought would have made the top 10 or top 100 ever, but one of my favorites from Tower of Power is called "Digging on James Brown." I like James Brown a lot. I could listen. I feel like that's one. If I was on a desert island, I would want some James Brown with me. He's good. He's really good. You know what I haven't done in a while that people talk about as like a really cool build is Beowulf. Beowulf with Zeus cast. Sex Machine is so good. So good. I'm not recently one of my favorites. Okay. Yeah. I mean, like this screech. I mean, the guy could screech. It was incredible. Let's see here. Is this okay? Are we good with this? I think that this is a pretty solid. I think I like 27, and this is a nice iteration of 27 heat, in my opinion. A lightning phalanx run? Yeah, sure. Blado Wolf. Tell you what, Franco, I'm gonna do this one with the Zeus cast, and then we'll go and we'll do. Let's try a Achilles spear, lightning phalanx. Thanks for introducing me Outer Wilds to you. I'm having a game of my life the past few days. Why am I so afraid of water? Quasi Boba, I have no idea. I'm super afraid of water though. Deep water. Ares Beowulf? Oh, I've tried it. It's rough. I'm not a big fan of it. Breakfast sandwiches with pickles? I like pickles. I like a good dill pickle is a favorite. Not so much the sweet pickles though. Oh yes, I know. Really, you're gonna give me a normal version of that? Why you gotta be like that, huh? So the plan with this, I just played that like it was sword, like channel sword. Wait, what's the prediction? I didn't even know that this was happening. This prediction business. Oh no, I got it. The plan for this build is to get lightning rod on top of Zeus lightning. Win without losing a death defiance. Wow, okay. That's an interesting prediction. I like it. And I like the fact that I'm not the one making the prediction. You know, or the one suggesting it. Pickles, yeah, pickles are excellent on a good sandwich. The breakfast sandwich thing, I can see both sides to that issue. I can see both sides there. Because a pickle is, when I wake up in the morning, my stomach is not ready for something as intense as a pickle sometimes, right? Like, that's just the way it is. And I don't, Okay. Look, there's Athena. Let's get this leveled up a little bit. Chat's making you hungry. And then we want, obviously, a lot of Zeus boons. We want, like, that double strike. We want all of it. I feel like they've changed the way this one works. I'm not sure, but it feels like they might have changed how that cast works with Beowulf. Pickles on burgers is great. Pickles on burgers is necessary. That's a necessary thing. We also need high voltage to make it like a larger AoE. That's what we want. We got goals here, friends. Goals. And we're going to get those goals. Don't make me regret believing in me. Wait, for the pickles comment? Is that what we're saying? Has it come to this? The pickles? Are the pickles coming between us, couch potatoes? Yeah, man, Outer Wilds is so fantastic. I wish that I was smarter so I could like get through it faster. There's higher voltage, higher than the previous voltages. Health. There we go. Now we got some big lightning. That's some big lightning right there. That's hitting everybody. All the people are invited for this party. No, maybe not. Maybe not quite as many as I was thinking initially. Oh, fine. We're going to a shop, so might as well grab some more money. Oh, whew. Yeah. Yikes, man. Never had a pickle pizza? Pickles on pizza. That's something that I've never really gotten into. Pickle choice in the US, Indian style pickles and relishes are amazing, underutilized in the burger. I can see that. We're not gonna. I'm sorry to say that we're not going to do that. Let's go. Ooh, Dying Lament. Dying Lament is pretty cool. I've always liked Dying Lament as a thing. Fried pickles. What?
Our kids don't know how to eat cinnamon roll that's dripping hot icing, and I was just like, no!
Dripping. Well, it's gotta have dripping hot icing and butter.
They're not used to that, so they're like,
right?
Mom, and that Orlo's wiping his frosting on his shirt, which I know he'll then just go, and he'll jump on my bed and go, wax. Hey, buddy.
Not even. I mean, Atticus gets cinnamon rolls all the time.
They have them
at school
breakfast. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a very common school breakfast.
Yeah, but he says his are not hot or drippy. They're like a preserved cake.
Gotcha.
Our whole
Please give some cinnamon rolls.
We live in a very well.
They don't call it the bread basket, the bread basket for nothing, right? The bread basket of America.
Yeah. Our district is pretty low income and rural, so every student at the whole district gets breakfast for free, which I think is very nice. Our kids are now basically hobbits because they think it's normal to have first breakfast and second breakfast. We're like, is this breakfast or second breakfast?
Secondsies?
It may be that I have encouraged that language, and that they now believe that second breakfast is a normal thing. Because we were on our trip,
the cinnamon roll basket of America.
Weekends, they'll be like, is this first breakfast or second breakfast? Well, I just don't see a need. Yeah, 11sies. We also have 11sies. We call it snack, but I should have trained them from the get-go for 11sies. Unfortunately, it might be too late now to convince them that 11sies is normal.
Maybe when we start, maybe when you start teaching them, when they start learning more about time, like Atticus understands some things about time.
Mostly our kids, it just rotates around meals. They'll often ask at lunchtime, is this dinner? Is this the night meal? And I'm like, no. It's hard because we can't tell our kids to look outside to know, we can't tell them to look outside because in the winter, it's dark at 4:45 p.m. and in the summer...
Are you straight up feeding me right now?
In the summer, I am. In the summer, it's light until 10:15 at night. To me, fishies. Don't put sweat stuff on Discord. I think I missed the chat.
Don't put something on Discord, I don't know.
Ooh, if you want to be both horrified and enticed, check pics and videos on Discord. It says Windows Internet Explorer. Well, I trust you now. So, wait, what did you say? Okay, you were talking about something called ASMR. It's about listening to sounds of people chew. People like this. People like the sound of people chewing.
Hope I didn't keep you waiting, ladies.
Okay, what is it? I'm going to try to guess what it stands for because I don't know.
You're not going to get it.
Audio stimulation mandibular ASMR. Mandibular Oh, I can't think of an R. Refraction? Okay, what does it stand for?
I actually don't know all of it, but it's like
It's gotta be audio,
some
though.
response.
I at least got audio right, didn't I? Is it something you listen to and then...
Someone's gonna put it in. I actually don't know all of it. I just know it's not that.
Okay, okay, they say you have to chew closer. I'm gonna give you, in my opinion, the best bite of the cinnamon roll, which is the very inside of the bun. Other people, here, put your face, look, oh, Atticus is doing it. Here, Atticus, you want to take a bite of this? If you put your mouth right up by the microphone.
My cinnamon roll.
Sip beverages. Here we go. Right by the microphone. Please, it's a microphone. Oh, that is kind of smacky.
Sip beverage.
Okay.
Autonomous sensory meridian response.
I was going to say it's autonomous,
the only
but
word,
it's autonomous. That's different. Autonomous sensory meridian response.
Autonomous sensory
you don't
meridian
think it's
response.
autonomous? Because isn't there the
autonomous?
Isn't there
it's
the
pronounced
autonomous?
I mean, like, it's pronounced autonomous.
Is it autonomous or autonomic? Because there's the autonomic immune system, isn't there? Isn't that Alexa? What is the autonomic No, because we have an automatic
Onomatopoeia.
It's the back of the neck tingle. Ooh, yeah, I like that.
Yeah, so that's the thing. It's not gonna work though. This is not.
It's not the right setting because it has to be quiet, right? And all you hear are the sounds of the person chewing.
You were close. You just got all the words wrong. not audio. Autonomic.
It's gotta be autonomous. It's gotta be autonomous. I don't think it's autonomous.
What did you miss? You missed it all. I'm sorry to say. Oh no.
Oh, you are a loud chewer. Oh. See, I generally dislike, especially someone I don't particularly like.
Like
if I
me.
hear the sound of, like, okay, well, I've heard this from a lot of my lady friends that when we're mad at our husbands, the sound of you chewing, we just get so annoyed.
How much do you really like pickles? Because I feel like I need your reaction to this image. What image?
It's probably a pickle that looks like a member of a... It looks like a body member.
That's probably correct.
I'll check my Discord in a minute.
Might as well.
Is Hades?
Oh wow.
Really?
Pronounce that.
Okay, hold on. Okay.
Can I get a definition?
Flow. Okay. Flow chinasin inchilification.
I want this, but that's a bad idea.
Chinification. It isn't an inappropriate. It is not an inappropriate pickle.
Okay.
Sometimes I find myself in an inappropriate
Doggone it.
pickle.
5 health every time I attack? That's monstrous.
Bread stapled to trees.
That's.
How did I do?
That was mean.
How
That
did
was
I
mean.
do?
Chaos.
What did I do? How did I do after this is art? I couldn't figure out what that word was, but I get it now. Our kids already know about the EFF word. Well, the big one does. Yeah. Okay, so that long word is the habitual estimation of the value of things to be worthless. So just my general outlook on life. That's a waste of time. That's a waste of time.
Nihilism, but for.
Is it like a disorder
But for things?
where someone just can't do something, or is it like an economic term? Like. One of the best subreddits of all time is Bird with Arms. I'm having trouble following up on the chat and talking to the kids and feeding you.
Yeah, imagine playing a video game while
Also,
following the chat and
I
eating.
baked this and served it to two little men and one large man. And I can't eat any of it because it'll leave me really in a lot of pain if I eat the gluten. Wow. I almost called you Dad. Because I'm here with the kids. Wow, Dad. Wow. I don't want to. We always said we were never going to start calling each other. We don't refer to each. Try not to refer to each other as dad and mom. Because my grandparents, they raised 4 kids together, and their kids are like in their 60s. Well, my grandpa just died, but they would still refer to each other as mom, dad, like in their 70s and 80s. Hey, mom. Hey, dad. Don't approve. Someone says, OMG, geez, that huge mouth. You do that laugh like your dad. Sorry.
Way too loud. Way too loud.
I forget that
Party
those are
foul.
Not, I forget
that
those
hurt
aren't,
me.
I forget those
The
aren't.
pain.
I
Okay.
forget they aren't like muffly headphones, you know?
They're not muffly. I hear it all.
They look like muffly. They look like the headphones that muffle your hearing. Like we have to talk louder to get you to hear us.
You can't follow up. Okay, here's a rule. When someone
Are you about to hurt my feelings?
No. When someone has just been made fun of for something the size of my mouth, and I start laughing about it, you can't then make fun of my laugh. It's like you've compounded it. It's not fair.
You know, it's like where
Open back. Yep.
It's like where you know, prey animals surround the little bunny. They try to go one way and then get them another one. Oh, there's another jackal in this corner behind this bush.
Okay. We want.
He's being facetious, by the way.
Yeah.
He's not mad at you for your big mouth comment.
No, it's funny.
He gets me. I can denigrate him every day with comedy. Yeah, buddy, what's up?
I want more blueberries.
You want more blueberries? Well, they're not going to taste that sweet after the cinnamon roll, but yeah, you can go have a thing. Ooh, we're going thrifting. I want to go grab these snail deal. I like going to thrift stores.
Oh, you're gonna find a Dutch oven. Good luck.
Ooh, careful. Some of them can be coated with weird stuff. The old ones are nice.
Fine, Dash.
Have fun, Crafty. I wish I was there with you. You have mixed feelings about me going to thrift stores. 'Cause sometimes I save money on things, but other times I bring home things that we don't need and then you get rid of. But mostly you like it.
You two ready for me then?
Also, it's not a disorder or an economic term. It's just a long, stupid word no one uses. It used to be, when I was in high school anyway, that the longest word in the English dictionary was anti-disestablishmentarianism, which is people that are basically pro-monarchy. Get it? Anti-disestablishment.
Get it?
Like they're, I think, maybe I am wrong. I think it's someone who is against the disestablishment of the monarchy. So then, if you're anti-disestablishmentarian, then you're pro-monarchy. But now it's
too much.
By,
Too much.
Now it's
too
replaced
much.
with all kinds of disease names and science names.
It's too much right now.
All right, I'm
I
leaving
can't.
you. Goodbye.
Oh man, you stuck that fork way down my throat.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Did I bulimic you? I'm so sorry. All right, we're gonna pick up our trash. I'm gonna go tend to our spawn while you.
Here, this is for you, Unknown Avenger.
Daddy needs some alone time with his 48 friends. Come on. He's so introverted. He
Delicious.
just needs alone time from his family to hang out with 48 friends.
Enjoy, Crafty.
Makes
Have a
sense.
good time. Have a good time.
It's funny because you're hanging out with 48 people, but you're also completely alone at the same time in this room.
Listen. Listen. You don't.
Any other blessings, maybe?
It's not nice to. It's not nice to do that to someone. Sure, support fire. Doggone it. Couldn't get the thing. Not yet, anyway.
Off we go.
That sounded wrong. Me sipping? I'm sure someone will clip it. Isn't that what people do? So one cool thing about Beowulf is that you can charge towards. Oh, I turned it in the wrong direction. You can charge toward your cast stones, pick them up, activate them, and have them go off before the thing ends.
Not yet.
Oh my gosh, these guys, wow.
Close call.
I guess the prediction's over then. Man, that room was awful. Those gorgons in the middle, they were unkind.
Godspeed.
Cruel and unkind to me. I guess we're going here. Oh. You lost 600,000 channel points? Oh, never mind. On someone else. Face is covering some of the... Oh, you're right. You're so right. Sorry about that. I adjusted it for something else, and then I forgot to adjust it back. My apologies. There. That should be better. Any tips on getting the first clear? Oh man, that first clear is tough. It depends on what you are, what you feel you're good at. Like if you feel good, I like the shield. I feel like the shield can be very safe because you can block. Like get used to using the charge thing. Hey CJ Patters, how's it going? Oh, the fork down the throat. That's what you want a clip of, huh? I see how it is. Can a brother get Sea Storm up in here? So this cast build, not nearly as strong. We are not two-tapping these enemies. This is not what I would call an incredibly strong thing that we've got going on. Oh gosh. Oh heavens. Lately, I just feel like Zeus has not come through for me the way he used to. You know? Back in the day, Zeus used to be my bro. You have looked into the Hades bingo tournament that's been happening at all? I feel like it's super your speed as seen, basically chasing down weird goals to check bingo boxes. That sounds like super fun. I would love to do that. Very random thing to say, but therapy is great. I can't recommend enough that you friend, talk to someone a few times a year, like the dentist. It's worth it. Wait, just a few times a year? I've been to therapy. I went to therapy when I was in grad school because I was depressed.
Which one?
And I talked to my doctor. Should we go for the lucky tooth? Lucky tooth could save us. But evergreen acorn might also be necessary. We're just not doing enough damage right now. At least a few times a year, yeah. Therapy can be really good. My experience with it was not like super amazing, I wouldn't say. Really? Really, game? I guess we sell... Oh, man, I don't want to sell high voltage. I don't want to sell it. I need to sell one of these. I want to get... I guess we'll try to get that again. Get something like that again. And we still don't have enough.
One more floor.
Your dentist is hard to talk to. Yeah, I approve of that message to business memo. It's good. It's a good thing.
The fields of Elysium.
I think we need more health. Yeah, the therapist that I saw, I guess it was more just like a counselor. It was like through the university. Like it was because it was like it was included with my like being enrolled at the University of Minnesota. I could see a counselor. Like it was just part of the tuition I was paying, which is really nice. I mean, we talked about some stuff, but I kind of feel like in some ways I wasn't really sure. Like I was really nervous about what we were going to talk about, and I felt like we never really, I don't know. It's weird because like I'm a counselor, but I'm not. I chose to be a school counselor because I'm not especially like I don't know how well I could go like super deep with someone. I think I could, but like I'd be too worried that I wasn't being effective. Whereas as a school counselor, like it's a little bit more of a sure thing. And I don't know why I feel that way necessarily, but I kind of do. Like there's lots I can do as a school counselor to help someone. But no, it's one of those things that you don't know how good it can be for you until you actually do it. Like it's kind of like that, which is cool. No! Oh, hey, look at that. That was kind of cool. That worked out all right. Do you find that school counseling falls mostly into one bucket, conflict resolution? No, it falls into a lot of different buckets because you're helping students with like, you know, social anxiety, stress, anxiety. Hey, Rikito, how's it going? 11 months, wow. Okay, organizing the bingo. Yeah, that sounds like fun. That would be a fun thing to get involved with. No, there's a lot of things in school counseling, but it's like I'm so out of it right now. I'm like trying to think about like too many things. Too many things right now, sorry. But conflict resolution is one of them. I mean, I do that a lot, but a big part is just like checking in. Like there are kids that I check in with like multiple times a week. And as a counselor, you can't really do that. Like you're in an office and it's a much more formal thing where it's like I'm just there. I'm at the school. I'm not there every day, unfortunately, because I'm at multiple schools. But like, yeah, there's just a lot of different things that you can do, and it's less formal, I guess, is one thing that I like about it. It feels less formal. Like going to see me is like not. There's a fairly low commitment, I guess, or low barrier to entry. Maybe. Let's up our Athena's aid, and then maybe we'll actually use it. Maybe we would actually use it. Thank you, game. Thank you for that. And now we're broke, but Athena's here. Have no fear. Yeah, man. It's a really cool job. I enjoy it as a career. It can be exhausting, and depending on like the unfortunate part is that at least in our district there's a lot of turnover in the leadership. Not so much in the teachers, but in like the people who like the teachers and stuff. Or sorry, not the teachers, the administrators. They seem to kind of move around a lot and rotate a lot and change positions a lot, which can be good, but can also be pretty annoying when you're trying to like build a program, and then every new administrator has kind of a different idea of what your program should be like. And so, yeah, that can be less than ideal. we're just doing no damage right now. Like, our damage is so poor. How many times have we hit him with like our full burst of damage? It's like just not enough. When you're not doing much damage, it's really hard to do well in this game. You gotta do more damage. Oh man, I should have used my call. I can't, I cannot read this chat right now. I'm so sorry. I just can't, I can't get to it all. My sister got into an argument with a few of the kids she hangs out with due to COVID. They were playing a game with a bully guy. I thought calling her names and others would be fun, I guess. And she closed the game and don't want to talk to him anymore. Yeah, I feel like, yeah. Ooh, nice. It's I don't know. The people who are bullies are very often like not doing well themselves. I mean, like, I don't know. Like, there's also like a misconception, I think, of what true bullying is. Like, I'm not saying that wasn't necessarily bullying, but like, I think it's actually like it has to be something that's continuous. It's happening like regularly, which kind of stinks. That's what it would have to be. But like, a mean moment can happen between anyone, and it wouldn't necessarily be bullying, right? Like, if I was mean to you one time, that doesn't mean that I'm bullying you. It just means that I was a jerk one time. I'm a jerk, not a bully. Whereas if I every single day you get on the bus, say, and I make you feel like garbage by calling you mean names, you know, every single day, or it's like me and my friends do. There's like a power differential there because there's like multiple people. Oh, saved. Hashtag saved. It's not just repeated offenses. It's also, there's like a power dynamic. So like, if you and another person have a beef, and like they're mean to you because they have a beef with you, and you're mean to them because you have a beef with them, but you're equal, right? Like, there's no like power differential there. You, like, socially, neither of you feel like an outcast. Neither of you are, really like, neither of you really is like losing in in that power struggle or whatever. But say that wouldn't be bullying necessarily. But if it was you and then like a group of people that every day do this to you, that's different, because you can't really like, you are helpless in that situation, right? Like, there's nothing you can do if they have power over you, or like if they have social power over you, like say, like social bullying is a big thing. If you, sorry, I'm trying to do more than one thing at a time, and it's not going well.
I thought we had an understanding, Zacharias, but this wouldn't be the first time I was wrong about someone.
Right. So healing stream of Godzillion. Right. Well, and then there are people who are masochists, right? Like, they want to be bullied. In fact, they'll even choose to be a moderator for someone who is bullying them. Is that bullying? I don't know. Some people are, if you're into it, if it's consensual, which I think you could say, you know, if Godzillion keeps coming to the stream, that's a form of consent, I would say. This got real weird. This got weird. But, you know, I'm not anti-weird, as we've clearly established. True story, one of my bullies actually attended the same church. He made morning physics a nightmare for months, but at church one day I saw his dad pull the kid aside and berate him, insult and belittling for some innocent thing. Learned a lot that morning. No joke business. That's the thing that I've learned is that if you kind of watch what happens to a bully, you know, when they're, you know, it's like, I mean, and it's a classic story, but it's like, it's very, very true. I'm going to roll here for the thing that I've been wanting forever. No game. Okay.
My senses sharpen.
Just can't seem to get it, but yeah, like bullies, most likely bullies are in a rough spot as well. They probably don't have a supportive environment where they can kind of like deal with what they're going through, right? Like, because everyone at that age is going through stuff. Some people have support, some people don't, and bullies probably don't have support, so they find a way to deal with it. It's the same with like the kids who are, you know, doing drugs or just doing stuff that, you know, maladaptive things. Let's just call it that. Like things that are not in their best interest as far as like being a successful human being. It's probably because they're missing something that they need from a person or a loved one or some resource that they just don't have access to. And so they do crummy things, and they're mean, and maybe they you know act like a jerk, but they don't know how to act any other way sometimes, is what I'm saying. They don't know how to act any other way. And so it's not that it's okay. It's not that it shouldn't be dealt with, but we have to always be thinking about there's usually a why, right? There's usually a why. Can't just assume that they're just a bad person, right? But it's okay to ask why. It's okay to, and in fact we should. Right? Anyway, sorry. we got into it there. And that was cool, but I don't know, maybe some people didn't like that.
Got some zest.
Told my sister that her best friend is there and she have been friends for a long time. Can ignore the idiotic. Yeah. Therapy stream could be a thing. That Key and Peele sketch on honest bullying pretty much nails it. Yeah. This lack of damage is quite a bummer. Oh boy. Whoa. This is not good. This is not the situation we want to be in with this build running out of time. Like, how many Zeus boons have we gotten? 2? 2? Is that really what we want? Is that what we're hoping for here? Okay. This does not bode well, friends. This does not bode well. Oh, come on. It used to be that you couldn't block lightning bolts. Not so anymore. And in fact, oh, it's annoying. I miss those days. You've never seen what happens? Yeah. Yeah. Not yet. We're not dead yet, but we're nearly dead. And that's not good. Can't believe that. Well, I mean, it is Beowulf. I have said on multiple occasions that I'm not very good with Beowulf. That's got to stay the same. Divine Strike doesn't really matter too much. I don't know, although maybe we were deflecting some with that. I think probably we were deflecting a little bit more with our attack than we were with, and then we were dodging. Yeah, let's heal up. Yikes! It's just the weakest weapon. Well, it's not the weakest if you have Dionysus cast with all the fixings, and you are Dunko. I guess I don't know how many people are using Beowulf on like high heat runs. I haven't seen that. Please give me lightning rod. That's all I've wanted this whole time. Thank you so much. So now we get to see a cool lightning interaction here that I've always wanted to see, because the cool thing about Beowulf is that you get the lightning strikes and then they come out immediately, right? The stones come out immediately. Now, if we can get double strike, that'll be really fun. If we can get double strike. Oh my gosh, so much poison. Fun sleep build that does really good damage in late game. Lucifer with Curse of Agony, Drunken Flourish, Splitting Headache, Curse of Nausea. Yeah. Yeah, jump into the chaos and mash buttons. Yeah, there's a bit more coordination required for Beowulf, and it's not always the most fun thing in the world to do that. I mean, it just takes longer. I feel Zeus with Beowulf can be good, but it can also be pretty bad, right? Don't be fooled by Halien's video titled "We Destroy Hate." Oh my gosh, I stood right on it, didn't I? We destroy Hades with with Beowulf and Zeus cast, right? Like, there's a video out there that says, where he says that. But I mean, of course, he got a loaded build, right? Like, it was probably pretty cool. Because you don't I don't feel like you get loaded Zeus builds much anymore. At least I don't. It's probably just, it's just the roll of the dice. Double strike! Jolted as well, but double strike. Yeah. Thunder time.
Thank you, mate.
Not double strike? Alright. These are not the ones I wanted at all. Oh well. Oh well. Can't always get what you want. Let's do a special on Chaos Shield. Yeah, that is a fun one. Keep building up that life. Okay, let's just let... Dang it.
One last shot.
Just let the lightning do its work. Yeah, it used to be that you could get a lot of cool busted Zeus runs. One thing that I have learned from posting a video ranking the gods is you hear from so many people. I've heard, I think just about every single person has said, "What? Insert my favorite god isn't S tier? Ridiculous. They're clearly the best one for XYZ reasons." And they've got good reasons, right? Grumpy is banned? Damp Boomer crushes Grumpy Dad with an intentionally stupid build. Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, you used to be able to find these awesome. I feel like you used to be able to find these really cool builds. Let's just resist that damage, man. Let's see if we can resist that damage. Now, do we try to go for another death, like try to get a Death Defiance? I don't think so. I don't think so. Ben had Doom. Thanks for the Prime sub. Thank you very, very much. High voltage, man. Let's get it. Let's make them bigger.
After deliberating briefly,
Thank you so much, Ben Hadoom. Your Prime. I hope that I earn your Prime gaming subscription. Awesome. Thanks, Ben Hadoom. I suppose I already have earned it, but I hope that I continue to earn it. How do you rate gods overall, though? Do you rank them individually, not based off duos or even legendaries, damage potential, utility? No, exactly. And that, I mean, it was kind of a tongue-in-cheek video in some ways. I do still think Athena is, for higher difficulty, Athena is one of the best things that you can get.
Show me everything you've learned of how to fight.
As long as you do you, right on. I mean, like, I think some people were frustrated, and I can see this being a legit. I kind of agree with this one, and in retrospect, there's, you know, probably some changes that could have been made. Look how far that was hitting him. Oh my gosh. Can we just not? Like Hermes should have been S tier. I made him A tier. I don't know. And there's some argument that Artemis should have been S tier or A tier at least because of crits are so strong. That's legit. I mean, that's a legitimate feeling, I think. Dang. See, I can just stay safe here, but can I do it? Can I do it in 3 minutes? Can I? I don't know. I don't know if I can. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Pop, pop, pop. That's a lot of lightning strikes. That's a lot of lightning strikes.
Become as darkness wretches and destroy him now.
Wow. 65 damage on that. Grumpy was a forbidden word somehow. Auto mod.